Hello. The purpose of this video is to explain how we use Google Classroom in our Intro to COE classes. We're about to begin our rotations. Technically, our rotations began on the 17th, which was this past Tuesday. And what we're going to do is go through how to use the Google Classroom. Everyone should have access to each Google Classroom for Intro to COE. So you will see one for engineering, computer science, manufacturing, and so forth. Inside of the Google Classroom, you're going to go to classwork and you can see all the different sections here as well. Whenever you create an assignment, it is important that you put it in a particular category. So here you're going to say grade category. I think I'm under the biomed tab. So I would go to grade category biomed. And then you can do your typical due dates and etc. The reason this is actually very important is because each one of our classes gets an assignment of 14% of the overall grade. So if you go to grades, you'll notice under the setup that each one of our sections get 14%. And then we had 2% left over, and I put that under miscellaneous. That's for stuff like the career fair, which is not really under anyone's pathway, but students may get an assignment based on their career fair. Now this assignment here, I actually wanted it to go under here. So I'm going to edit that. Whenever you do that assignment, in order to get it to fall under the correct category in classroom, you do need to choose a topic as well. So I'm going to say topic is biomed, the grade category is also biomed. And that way it places the assignment where it needs to go, under biomed, and if this does not show up, that means you haven't assigned it a grade category and it will not be calculated into their grade. So you must assign them a grade category if you want the assignment to be calculated into their grade. Also, in each classroom, you'll see that Intro to COE rotation schedule. If you click on that, it'll show you the rotations for the remainder of the year. It is important to understand that the students will physically rotate to a new classroom. However, in Google Classroom, they will only be in one Google Classroom, meaning the biomed students will sign into this Google Classroom for biomed, and that's whoever is originally in the biomed classroom. So whoever is currently in freshman seminar in the biomed classroom, that's what we mean by the original. Those students will sign into the biomed classroom and they will not sign into any other classroom. Instead, when they rotate to a new classroom, so the biomed students, their first rotation, so Mr. Hicks teaches biomed, during the first rotation where they leave his classroom, they're going to come to me. So they're going to come to my room, physically going to come to my room. And instead of having them sign into a new classroom, I will actually just go to my classrooms and pick biomed and start putting engineering grades under that biomed tab. So I would just go here and start placing my assignments. I hope that makes sense. So the kids will physically rotate to a new teacher, but we will not put them in a new Google Classroom. They will only be in one Google Classroom, but I will start putting my new assignments under the biomed classroom whenever I have the biomed students. And I will go to the sports med classroom and start placing assignments whenever I have the kids who were originally in sports medicine. This keeps our students from having to sign up for multiple classrooms so that they don't get confused. And we are actually just rotating from classroom to classroom, placing our assignments in the